Would you believe it? There remains a curious fraternity of parents who continue to believe that the family courts can be reformed. Their faith is touching. It rivals the confidence once placed in perpetual motion machines, miracle tonics, and politicians promising economy through increased spending. These earnest souls persist in imagining that the institution exists chiefly to preserve families. Having accepted this comforting fiction, they willingly finance a growing procession of professional reformers who wander from state to state, gathering upon courthouse steps like revivalists at a camp meeting. They preach the coming redemption of the family court with evangelical enthusiasm, while the machinery they seek to redeem proceeds with perfect indifference to their sermons. One cannot help but admire such optimism. It survives every disappointment, every shattered family, every child estranged from a once loving parent, and every fresh generation of experts who confidently announce that this time the system will surely mend itself. The family court is not merely a court, it is one instrument within a larger bureaucratic enterprise whose genius lies in converting the plain affairs of human relationships into endless administrative rituals. There, common sense is displaced by procedure, responsibility yields to ideology, and the natural authority of parents is gradually surrendered to a procession of officials, consultants, evaluators, coordinators, and other gentlemen whose livelihoods flourish in direct proportion to the persistence of your conflict. Then arrive the reformers, armed with petitions, conferences, committees, and magnificent optimism, prepared to challenge an establishment supported by legislation, bureaucracy, professional guilds, and inexhaustible public revenue. It is rather like attempting to drain the Atlantic Ocean with a teaspoon while congratulating oneself on visible project progress. Perhaps it is time to entertain a less fashionable question. For untold millennia, families raise children, resolve disputes, and preserve the continuity of civilization without custody evaluators, parent coordinators, reunification specialists, forensic psychologies, guardian ad litems, or the elaborate legal pageantry that now surrounds the dissolution of domestic life. The institution of the family long preceded the institution of the family court and somehow managed to survive. It may be, therefore, worth asking whether the true remedy lies not in endlessly repairing an ever expanding bureaucracy, but in drastically reducing its dominion over ordinary family relationships. Every additional layer of professional supervision invites further dependence upon a system that possesses a remarkable talent for perpetuating the very conflicts from which it derives its necessity. The citizen retains one power that no bureaucracy willingly advertises, to the power to withdraw confidence. Institutions persist because people continue to believe they are indispensable. History supplies abundant examples of establishments that appeared immovable until the public simply ceased believing in their necessity. Meanwhile, the machinery continues to work. Parents lose years with their children. Children are encouraged to grow ever more distant from loving parents, while procedural formalities advance with admirable efficiency. If your objective is not merely to survive the family court, but to understand the behavioral forces operating within it and to learn strategies designed to challenge prevailing assumptions with objective evidence, we invite you to speak with us. Schedule an appointment at www.hopeindarkness.me/appointment.htm. There are occasions when the most effective way to defend a family is not to place the family on trial, but to place the system itself under thoughtful and disciplined scrutiny.